I'm Connie Brooks. Welcome to Everyday Cooking. Today I'll be showing you how to do my own version of spaghetti salad. It's a cold spaghetti salad. You see me with a knife in my hand. It has tomatoes, which I already have diced up here in half, just simple tomatoes, little tiny tomatoes. We have salad supreme as your dressing, pepper, Italian dressing. Of course, your shrimps. You're going to put shrimps in it. We have green peppers, broccoli, and the star of the thing is the spaghetti, which we have boiling. And all you have to do is just blanch, not really blanch, cook your shrimps, but you only want to cook them until they turn pink, which is about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Once the water starts boiling, and you see that I'm starting to do the peppers now, I'm going to put what I have done in the bowl. And then I'll chop up the rest. You don't have to use a lot of peppers. You don't even have to use peppers if you don't like them. But I like peppers. I like green peppers. I like a lot of vegetables. So this is how we're going to just cut them in strips, julienne as they call it. But I just call them strips. You're just going to cut it. Be careful that you don't cut your fingers, because nobody wants to eat fingers in your salad. Now this was Halloween. You know, you'll be okay. Would it? Nah, I don't think so. So just cut them up. Really, you're just chopping them up. You know, just watch out that you do not cut your fingers. They don't have to be in perfectly shape, because they're all going to go into this here bowl and mix together. So you're just going to put them right into there, into your bowl. And you notice I don't have no salt here, because you don't really need no salt, because of the salad dressing and the salad supreme, you know, and you also cooking your spaghetti in salt along with your shrimps. So let me check the spaghetti. And you don't want to cook your spaghetti too done. You want your spaghetti like you would any other time, Dante, which this is good. And we're going to rinse it, we're going to dump the water off. We're going to rinse our spaghetti. Normally you don't rinse your spaghetti, because then you rinse off the starch. But this is a cold spaghetti salad, so you want to rinse it and get it as cold as possible. So let's rinse this off. Now it's really a good, nice summer dish. You know, if you don't get it that cold, it really doesn't make a difference, because you can eat it warm, but you don't really want it too warm. I know this is against the rule of spaghetti, rinsing it off, because they'll tell you, any chef or Italian person will tell you, do not rinse your spaghetti off, which you usually won't rinse it off. Now I have the water here boiling for the shrimps. We're just going to put them into the water. You're not going to add no kind of seasoning to the shrimps, because when you put the salad supreme and the salad dressing in, that's going to be all the seasoning you want. So you basically only want to put your shrimps in a little bit of salt water, just a little bit of salt, not a lot of salt. And your broccoli, which you're only going to use the head of the broccoli, you're just going to cut them off like this. Just get them all cut up. You can even break them up if you want, because you don't want too big of pieces, because it's all just going into your salad. So just chop them up. And I put them in some water, some hot water, to keep that nice pretty green color, because you want to keep that nice green color in them. You don't want too much of the stems, you know. You can break them up with your hand. You don't have to use a knife if you don't want to. You just want to break them apart. So I'm going to do it this way so we can get this done. Then we'll just put it all together. Let me just show you how, when I just break them apart, I just break them just like this. Just toss them into your bowl, which everything else is going into. Because it really doesn't make it, if they're big pieces, that's still fine. If your broccoli eater, really would make it different which way it goes in. I mean, if it broke up in small pieces or big pieces. Me, I don't care, because it's all going down the same way. So we're going to put all of these in. And when our water starts boiling for our spaghetti, I'm sorry, not our spaghetti is done. For our shrimps, we'll just drop our shrimps in. Like I said, they only stay in for a couple minutes. You know, they don't need to stay in for a very long time. So let me put the shrimps in. And be careful when you put them in, because you don't want to splash yourself with this hot water, because they're not going to take long to cook. Because shrimps cook really quick. That's why I said you only need them in for another 2-3 minutes, and then they'll be done. Just scoop them down into this pot. Notice it's a small pot because I only use about a pound of shrimp. And that's all you really need. You don't need a whole lot of shrimps. Not that you want a lot of shrimps. Then you can put a lot of shrimps in there. But if not, you only need about a pound. Let's clean this up. And wipe this off here. Get this out our way. Like this cutting board. It's basically, you can cut and have everything done ahead of time. Like I did. I had the tomatoes already chopped up, and I had some of the peppers done. And this is the spaghetti, and we're just going to put the spaghetti on in here. Just dump it all into your bowl. And what I do now is I'll put a little bit of my salad dressing into my shrimps get done, just to keep it a little bit loose, which I use about 2 of them into pound spaghetti. And if you're trying to stretch your spaghetti, you can break them in half. You know, you can also, spaghetti hanging on the bowl, trying to get away, isn't it? Let me get a spoon. What it is. Let me use one of these here over here. And to keep it, I'm gonna mix it some. Oh, this I don't like this spoon here. This one here is really a thin spoon. You wanted the wooden spoon. That would be better. So you want to just mix everything into your bowl. Let me move this out of my way so you can really see what I'm doing here. You want to mix everything into your bowl. It's really a pretty colorful dish. You have your white, your green, your red. You can also put yellow peppers in here if you want. You can put basically anything you want into your cold spaghetti salad. It's really, really a good dish. And to me, that's like a meal itself. Some people like to have different things with it, but not me. I just like to have the shrimp and the vegetables. Let me check on the shrimp. Now see, can you see the shrimps? Can you actually see this? These shrimps are done. See how nice and pink they are? And it was only in for about maybe a minute to 2 minutes. That's all you need on your shrimps. And they're done because the longer you cook them, they start getting all chewy and rubbery. And that's something that you don't want. Now you can drain your shrimps right in the same bowl that you drained your spaghetti in. And you also want to rinse them off in cold water to cool them down too. And when you cook something and you rinse it in cold water, that stops, or ice bath, that stops the cooking process. Because you don't want them to keep cooking. If you keep them in the hot water that they were in, that will keep them cooking. And your goal is to stop the cooking process of your shrimp and your spaghetti. Now we just put the shrimps in. Get this all stirred up. Put our salad supreme in. Now you notice I'm using this whole container. I usually put 2 of them in because you want that really good taste. And the longer it sits, the better it tastes. And this is just a simple, basic salad supreme dish. salad supreme dish. You hear that? A cold spaghetti salad dish. And you know, this is one of my dishes that we're making today. We're also going to be making little cakes on a stick. My grandkids are going to come by and we're going to sit here and we're going to do this. Now I'm going to add some more salad dressing to this, and I'm going to add some more salad supreme. But like I told you, once you get all this mixed and you put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold, oh my God, the next day it's even better. It's just like that song, that tequila, makes your clothes fall off. Oh my God, this spaghetti trying to do the same thing. Can you see me sitting there? Oh, that's like pouring a drink itself. Just mix this, oh my goodness. And you know, the first time I had this dish, my friend had made it for me. And I said, oh my God, that is so good. And then she told me how to make it, and I've been making it ever since then. So there's dishes that I made that my friends gave me, there's dishes that I made that my mother-in-law passed down to me, my aunt passed down to me. That's me, the dishes that I'm going to cook on the show that I had made myself. So now that's not enough salad supreme for me, so I'm going to add another one. Like I said, you want this to taste really, really good. And then you can taste it after you get done, and if you don't have enough, you can add some more. I mean, you always want to keep salad supreme. I keep this on hand. I don't have, well, I can't say I don't have, I keep my cabinet stocked with salad supreme. Because you never know when you're going to get that taste that you want. Oh, I want a salad, a nice cold spaghetti salad. Okay, the dish is done, really. Oh, you see that tomato jumped out there? So, like I said, I'm going to put the rest of the salad dressing in there. And then I'm going to plate this up. And we're going to taste it. And then, oh my goodness, oh. This is going to be so good. Let's just empty this bottle in here. Can't get any emptier than that, can I? Oh, that looks good. What you think? I think so. I'm going to go to my cabinet and I'm going to get me a plate, and I'm going to plate up some of this salad and let you see how lovely it would look on the plate. Oh gosh, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the shrimps, the peppers, you got your broccoli, your tomatoes, this nice pretty red Christmas colors in it. This would make a nice Christmas dish as well. So I'm going to step away and I'm going to go get the plate that I'm going to place this up in, and we're going to taste it. Oh my gosh, that's the best part. Be back. Okay. I am so excited to taste this. This is like, this is better than, you know, hey. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. That is, ooh, don't that look so good. Let me get my fork. I'm gonna rinse this off too. She's have a great habit of rinsing everything off, whether you wash it or not. It's just a habit of mine. So now it's the taste test time. Tomatoes, see the broccoli, shrimp. See you later.